down through the center of Lee. That was my understanding, that's all stuff that's going to an out-of-state facility.
Correct.
Do you know the number of truck routes that, or excuse me, truck trips rather, that might be predicted for those? You know, how many trucks?
Total is 100,000 cubic yards at least. So it's
198 working days per year, correct?
that's the estimate for the number of working days. Yeah. I don't have the number.
I got it calculated.
There's criteria in the permit. It may be more than 100,000 cubic yards, because we have to apply the permit and apply the criteria to the data, but the minimum is 100,000 cubic yards.
No, I have some comments, but not questions at the moment. I've been taking notes here. I have a lot of my own personal thoughts that I would be that I'm waiting to discuss with you for when we develop our comments to the EPA and GE, including some of the truck routes like don't be down Main Street, that kind of stuff. But this isn't the time for me to bring those kind of things up. Ours is to log all this in and get it to them later, and have an open dialogue with EPA. And by the way, during my walkthrough with the EPA of the site last year, over a year ago, EPA is very receptive to us giving them a list of streets not to go on, so I didn't want anybody to think of that. I brought it up in an earlier meeting, and we were waiting for this to see what the original thought process is. This is a beginning draft, so we will be getting back to that also, about places we don't want trucks to go. So I guess I would leave it at that. We had talked about it at an earlier meeting, the Board of Selectmen did, and we'll be getting that. But we wanted to see what the first proposal was and the first rough draft, and now we'll be able to comment on that. As far as the red line streets, I did read that the attorney who was involved was the one who brought up this, and that was a separate agreement almost with Pittsfield. As a member of the Rest of River before, then Pittsfield sort of just stopped coming, kind of removed themselves. So that's why those red streets were in Pittsfield and why we didn't have any in Lee yet. None of us were involved in this. So we're gonna come back with those kind of ideas. That would be